Good day, everyone. My name is Travis. I live in northern Canada. I like my cigars. Um, by no means am I a professional. I do like my cigars. I smoke all different types. I get tons of different opinions from different people, which is fine. Everybody's got their own opinion. I don't say that I'm an expert. I don't assume that everybody else is an expert, and I also don't assume that everybody's an idiot too when it comes to smoking cigars or anything like that. So, that being said, well, here we are, smoking a cigar. I have no idea. This was given to me, Senorio by Jose Blanco. So it's a Blanco cigar from Dominican. Now, a friend of mine, he suggested that I decide to start doing review videos for people, see how it goes. I know there's tons of these videos out there. A lot of them are very pushy in telling you that you should be tasting this certain thing, you should be doing this certain thing, you should do it exactly how I do it. I'm not that way. If you smoke a cigar and you taste something different from what I taste, that's your taste. Everybody's got different tastes. The way you light your cigar, yeah, there's lots of different ways. Certain things taste differently when you light a cigar. Suggestions are, and these are suggestions, that you use a butane lighter. These use very clean fuel instead. I don't know where the bottle is. They use very, very, very clean fuel. Better than using like a Bic lighter. They are jet, so you see there's two little jets there, and it burns pretty clean. That's the suggestion. Other ways are, the traditional way is to use a cedar stick. Typically comes with a cigar. This one was off of a Cedros Deluxe. Beautiful cigar. Typically you would light that with a match, and then toast your foot, and then light your cigar. These are suggestions. Other people have preferences to certain things. This is usually the fastest way to do it. If you want to do it right, quick, go ahead. I also like to do the cedar. There's a completely different flavor to it. It's beautiful. So here we are. We're going to get started. Toast the foot. Some lighters suggest that you don't run them for very long. So I've heard of lighters actually crapping out on people. This one's actually very good. This is a Xikar Alum dual jet. I love it. That first puff is very sweet. It's got a grassy note to it. Well, that's for starters. It's not bad. It's got a bit of spice to it. It's kicking in there. It's actually not too bad though. I've had cigars that you take the first two puffs and you're just like so there are others out there that are really, really bad. I hope to do a few reviews and see how people like them. Of course, we'll see. I'm gonna smoke this down a little bit and then come back on and go from there. Okay? Alright, so here I am back. I've got about, I say, a quarter of this smoked. It's actually gotten really good. Ash is very nice. Focus. Ash is very nice on it. Still providing really nice smoke. Nice and light. Grassy. That's about all I can taste on this. Not entirely a favorite, but I just got it. Or not just got it, it's my first one. Never had one before, and I say it's not too bad. Yeah. So I will finish this up, give a quick review of how it tastes, how I liked it, and finish her off. So we're halfway through. The ash is holding out really nice. And of course, it actually is tasting pretty good. Now, like I said before, when it comes to tasting a cigar, it's your taste. A lot of people won't taste very much except for tobacco. Don't blame you. It's the same way with me. When I first started smoking cigars, I smoked cigarettes for 14 years. I quit smoking cigarettes. I got into smoking cigars. Cigars and cigarettes are two different things. You're not inhaling a cigar. Plus, a cigar is natural tobacco. There's no additives like formaldehyde and all that stuff that they add into cigarettes. Cigarettes will last a long time. If these are not kept at a proper temperature, proper humidity, these will go bad. Therefore, if they are kept at proper temperature and humidity, they will stay for several years. 10, 15, 20 years if done properly. Now, when we talk about cigars and cigar smoking, remember that these are, we're not going to say healthier, they are better if you're going to, if you smoke them in moderation. If you're going to smoke 6, 7, 8, 10 a day, yeah, it's probably not going to be good for you. Your tongue's going to be burnt. You're not going to taste anything. The flavors are not going to be there. Your food's going to taste nasty. There's a whole slew of different things. I go down to Cuba. When I go down to Cuba, I buy some cigars. I'll smoke 1 or 2 a day. I won't smoke a whole whack load. It's just, for me, it's too much nicotine, and I like to taste my food. I like to taste my coffee. I like to taste my cigar. So, moderation, it's a good thing. When you're down in Cuba, if you're going to buy cigars down in Cuba, please do one thing. Do not buy from the beach. Buy from a proper store, be it Plaza America in Veradero or any of the local government stores, but pay attention. If they look like crap, you probably don't want to buy them. And you get into it a little better once you start seeing the difference. Actually, you know what? For shits and giggles, if you go down to Cuba, go down there, go buy yourself a box off the beach. You're gonna pay like $30, which is cheap, super cheap. Buy a box of those, and go to the store, buy a box of the exact same cigars. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take them home. You're gonna look at them. You're gonna look at the label. You're gonna look at the box itself. You're gonna look at the markings on the bottom of the box, the label that they give you on the beach to seal the box. Look at everything. You'll notice the differences. Real Cuban cigars, nice, crisp tags. The cigar itself is really nicely made, smooth, not bumpy, not nasty looking, and all in all, when you smoke a real cigar, a real Cuban cigar, the taste. It's phenomenal. It's there. It's nice, and you can't go wrong. Do not, whatever you do not smoke the cigars you get off the beach. What I want you to do is take one out, cut it down the center, open it up, and see what you have. If you can, actually, humidify it enough that you can actually unravel it without cutting it. If you do that, then you can see what they use. The binder, or the wrapper, the binder should be 2 binders. Your fillers should be long filler, which means that the filler should be the full length of your cigar, not little chunks. You'll notice when you get a fake cigar, a fake Cuban cigar, it'll be in chunks. You'll open it up and it'll just fall apart in your hand. It'll be gross. Sometimes there's also stuff in there like twine and things you don't want to be smoking. Okay? That's because that filler that they use is the stuff that they cut off and they throw on the floor. They use that to make cigarettes and fake cigars. Don't do it. Don't smoke them. It's not good. Okay? Stick to the real cigars. You'll like it. You'll like it way better. People go and buy those fake cigars and go, hey, yeah, I smoked this cigar. It was kind of gross, but I gave it to a buddy of mine. Don't do that either. Your buddy's not going to be happy about that. I know I wouldn't be happy. I learned my lesson the first time I went down to Cuba. I bought a box of fake Cuban cigars. And it was, the first one I smoked, I tried to smoke it. It was way too tight. I couldn't get a draw off of it. And I was like, something's wrong with these. Of course, that was when I started. So I learned my lesson. Do not buy fake Cuban cigars. Look at the stores in Canada as well. You'll see, once you start learning how everything works, what things look like, you'll see there's a huge difference between them. I've got a couple of cigars in my box here, 2 fake ones, 2 real ones. Next review, I will actually take them out and I'll show you the difference. I'm not going to rip apart my cigars, no, but I will show you the difference on the outside. I'll show you the difference of the wrappers. I'll show you the difference of the caps, the labels, everything. You'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. But at the same time, right now, this is a beautiful cigar. Right about the first third there, it got really spicy, really peppery. I don't like really spicy, peppery cigars. I decided to continue on, and it's actually turning out not too bad. So I'm going to sign this off. This is actually a really good cigar. It is a Señorial. Señorial by Jose Blanco. Jose Blanco. Focusing on that. Anyways, decent cigar. First one I've had. It's got a nice white gray ash. There's not a whole lot of black to it. The only black that I see is right at the tip. That's probably from a vein in the cigar, in the leaf, but doesn't do any difference. Not detrimental to the functionality of the cigar. It's not detrimental to the design of the cigar, and it's holding out really well. So yeah, that's my review. That's my opening, showing people exactly what I'm about. Knowledge is better than being told that you're an idiot when it comes to cigars. Learn your cigars. I'm willing to teach, and hopefully people enjoy. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Stay smoky.